Hey Puddins, how have you been? I decided to record a bit of my day since this month is my first aerial anniversary, which means I've been self-taught in aerial silks for a year now. In this vlog, I'm going to give you a little insight of how my day of aerials take place. You guys have requested it so much and I'm so happy to finally give you some on my YouTube channel. Here are my baby ratties. I wanted to put this bit in my vlog just because this is the last footage I have on my Sun and Stars, Daenerys and Visenya, who recently passed away due to tumors. I have been crying for a week now and just been a miserable human being. You might be thinking, but why is she crying about rats? They're just rats. But all of you rat owners out there knows how attached we get with our little babies and how strong the bond can be. I miss them so much right now, and it's just me and Rainy's left, which I'm going to spoil so much the few weeks she has left. Why I say that is because she has also gotten tumors, and they're such life stealers, so I don't expect her to live much longer either. I'm so sad. But in the meantime, I'm going to give her so much love, attention, and spoil her with all her favorite foods. So I train aerials for about 2 to 3 times a week, and breakfast is a really important thing when doing workouts of any kind. Breakfast to me is the most boring meal of the day, but I always make sure I get something to eat. But the days I train, I make sure to have a big breakfast. When I get home from work, I am a makeup teacher at the moment actually, hence the super fancy makeup. I get my lunch ready to get all the energy I need like 1 or 2 hours before I train. I usually look up some inspo on YouTube or Instagram depending on what I'm gonna train. Some days I train aerial hoops, some days silk, so I like to prepare myself to decide what I want to do. I'm really glad I started training aerials on my own because there are no classes even near where I live, but sometimes I wish so much I had a teacher. Like having one to tell me when my legs or toes aren't pointing or pushing me through a choreography, which I'm really bad at. I haven't completed an entire choreography because I know I put too high expectations on myself. I write in too many complicated transitions and moves that I'm not strong enough for. And for me, it feels so boring to go through all the basic stuff in a choreography, but at this point in training, I'm that I don't even notice any major progression, and I think I should go with the repetitions and the more basic stuff to evolve, even though I think it's so freaking boring. It might not look very basic, but for me, it does. I have to think that I've only trained for a year, and I'm so proud of myself for coming so far, honestly. When I started, I had absolutely no upper body strength whatsoever, but now I can almost do like a complete clean chin-up. It's crazy, and my straddles are getting so much better. I even noticed I almost did a complete straight arm and straight leg straddle up. It's super hard. On silks, straddles are a lot harder though because of the hand grip. But anyway, my upper body strength at the moment is improving greatly. I've been doing silks for a year now, but I started doing trapeze and hoop about a month or 2 ago. But since I started with trapeze and like shifting it up a bit, I'm using other muscles and my strength now is insane compared to before I even started trapeze. So what I'm going to do at the moment is focus on cutting down the days I train aerials actually and lift more weights at the gym. Lately I've been doing aerials up to 4 times a week and my body doesn't have time to recover. I'm not as explosive or flexible as I was 2 months ago, and that is because I strained my hamstring a month ago and my shoulder started hurting like a few days ago. So it kind of means I need to take it easy because my body is like shutting down. If you decide to start aerials, I really recommend finding a good class and instructor. You're so lucky if you have a place near you. But if you do decide to train on your own like me, never train alone. It is so dangerous. Also, you need to know about proper rigging and always practice new things on low ground. Always be prepared and do your research. I've been reading books and like joining Facebook groups and all that kind of stuff. I always try to be as prepared as I can be.
And the days don't work out the way I thought they would. And before you there was no one who understood. Sometimes I can't see, but it feels like you're the one who saves me. When I try, but don't succeed. Yeah, it feels like you're the one who saves me. The one who saves me. Give you my everything. It's not much, but it's all I have. You know we could run to a place where we belong, but I need you there with me to go on.